Brighten up those dark mornings. Wheeler, Ollie, and Lecter. Mornings at the Cabin.
Mornings at the Cabin, indeed. Thursday morning with Wheeler, Ollie, and Lecter. We are sans a guitar, thanks to some helpful soul who just walked into the office and grabbed it and ran. There it is. It's some sort of spree. Christmas trees. Christmas guitars. What's next? Christmas itself.
Oh, jeez.
Happy holidays, everybody.
That's tough to steal.
Is it?
One guy tried, infamously.
Who was that?
Grinch.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Why did I not know that?
I don't know.
All right. Plenty to talk about. Let's start with that guitar being stolen. We're just going to make this a theme for the entire day. Out of all the things that someone could have taken from our office, the guitar was probably the least important, but also probably the easiest to take.
The perfect storm, really.
Really. It was the perfect crime.
Not important. On display.
On display. I mean, it was important. I mean, it was important as in, like, to us. Sentimental value. It was the first thing we hung up in the studio, in the office. Right?
Oh, was it?
I think so. It was our first gift. Where'd we get that guitar?
Well, no, AJ went out and bought it.
Oh, AJ went out and bought it.
They put a sticker on it.
Sorry, AJ, you're out of guitar.
It was the guitar had little sentimental value other than being like the first thing that we bought to put. It was a decorative, cheap guitar. It could have been worse, is what I'm saying.
It could have been worse.
You know what they didn't take? Our spirit.
That's right. They can never take our freedom spirit. Oh my goodness! I mean, it's a time of year where people want to give, and they want to give so desperately that they'll take from other people.
You know what? If that guitar is going to someone for Christmas and they're happy to have it,
it's not.
I'd like to think it is.
Well, maybe, but not through an intermediary.
Just think of it that way.
Someone's going to give it to someone, and then they might give it to someone. Who knows?
That's nice.
Mornings at the Cabin, the podcast.
I feel like I'm glued on tight to this carousel.
Mornings at the Cabin, Melanie Martinez, Carousel. If you recognize that tune, that means you went to Burlesque in October.
Mm-hmm.
It feels so long ago.
Well, it kind of was.
I mean, it's a few weeks. About 8 weeks ago, I guess, now.
Is that it? I guess so.
Yeah, it's less than 2 months.
God.
Or maybe 7 weeks.
Just flying by.
Everything is flying by. You know, the older you get, the more time just flies.
I do know that.
Do you?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, no, I've read that.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember when I read time to go by faster and faster.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because
I think I read that like 2 days ago.
Well, you know, it starts very small. Like your brain starts editing out like your blinks. You blink like thousands of times a day, but your brain doesn't really register it like it sometimes does. If you take
I go again.
If you take notice,
there's another one.
Right? If you take notice of it, you'll notice it. But for the most part, you don't.
Why am I blinking so much?
Just like you don't notice that you're breathing because your brain's just like, you do that anyway. Don't worry about it.
Oh, God, I stopped breathing. Okay, before we cause someone a panic attack.
That's right. That's right. What do you mean I don't notice I'm blinking? I'm blinking right now.
I can't stop blinking.
A silly interlude before something of a serious nature. This drops just last night from Emily Peacock. You can get this on cabinradio.ca. A camper home outside of Deda burned to the ground on Monday, and so there's a GoFundMe set up, or a fundraiser set up for that family. Katrina Stiopu is now without a home, has lost everything, and just the worst time for this pub. There's never a good time for this to happen.
No,
but White Reddit's incredibly cold, but also right before Christmas. But this is another chance for the community to shine. Friends are collecting donations, and an online fundraiser is being planned by Dolly's Dene Designs for this Saturday. CabinRadio.ca. You can find a link to that as well. Right now, of course, immediate needs. Large pants, 2XL women's shirts, towels, blankets, sheets, women's and men's clothing, of course, household items, shampoos, soaps, cleaning supplies, things like this. Well, not cleaning supplies so much, but, personal needs. So if you've got anything, extra, or if you just want to go out and buy something new for this family, you can do that, and you can reach Katrina and her family. Can be contacted by email, and that email is at the on the cabinradio.ca page as well. So you can find that there. It's popping up in my Outlook here, but it's not popping up to the thing. So I will just guide you towards that. But of course, this is a perfect time to, if you've got some extra stuff, to give it to a worthy cause, or get out there and just fill the coffers for this family who has lost their home and everything in it. It's an awful story, but again, from these awful stories comes the community's chance to just show just how amazing they are, and we are. This is an amazing community, so get out there and help this family out. There you go.
So I figured out what the email is from that link on the story.
Good.
So if you go to cabinradio.ca, there is a story with the email link that you can go to. It
goes to my Outlook.
To make donations. Yeah, it's Outlook is just so, just thinks it's
garbage.
So important.
Outlook is garbage.
The email address is KSTIOPU
okay, so
23.
Just her name.
23 at outlook.com.
I think it's Stiopu or Stiopu. I can't remember.
Okay.
So K Stiopu, STIOPU 23 at
outlook.com.
At outlook.com. Yeah. So if you want to get in touch, find out where you can send your donations, or maybe just toss some cash their way, this would be a great way to do it, and a great way to kind of lift the Christmas spirit of that family. Not only that family, but yours as well. There you go. Go to Cabin Radio.
Community do.
That's what we do. We take care of each other.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast.
So we started off the show letting you know that our beloved guitar, the linchpin of the entire Cabin Radio offices.
That actually, little known, played lead guitar on that last track.
Yeah, that's right. And now it's gone.
Now it's gone.
Someone came in while Scott was here.
Hey, not just me.
Scott apparently has no idea.
Ollie was here. Emily was here.
Everyone was here, and someone walked in.
Well, I mean,
grabbed the guitar and left. Like ballsy, a ballsy move. I mean, again, survival instincts super strong within humans. Just like, I got to get this guitar, so I'm just gonna walk into to an office that has people in it, grab it, and leave. He must have done it. They must have done it with such confidence that everyone was like, well, I guess that's theirs.
That's why we didn't notice. Yeah,
that's
they
right.
Just walked in like they were supposed to be here.
And we were like, oh, that thing's been hanging here for nearly 2 years. I was wondering whose it was. It must be that guy.
Oh, it's the guitar repairman. He's here to take our guitar away and repair it.
And bring it back.
There's a light that won't light on one side.
This string is too low. I'll bring it down there and fix it up better.
That's right.
That's right.
We're just too trustworthy.
We are too trustworthy. Radio. That's absolutely right.
But when everyone, quote unquote, is comprised of 3 people, all working hard.
But 3 people working very hard.
Yeah.
But in a small office.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess we're lucky that they didn't take something, again, we're lucky that they didn't take something more. Because there's computer screens. I'm just like, we're going to put out a list for anybody else who's listening that wants to come in. Here's what you missed. 5 or 6 computer screens, probably a couple of laptops,
some equipment,
some microphones.
Yeah.
But now we're going to have to put an electric fence in front of the door.
Yeah.
So if you're coming for merch, let us know so we can turn it off.
We're going to treat the Yellowknife public from now on.
Yeah.
Like a pack of velociraptors. There are no chances to be taken.
Well, we did just get an influx of merch. Thank goodness. Within that merch, the Cabin Radio Cattle Prod was there as well. So if you come near our door, we will jack you up. So anyway, if you see a blue guitar, if you receive a blue guitar for Christmas with no explanation, no carrying case, and a hastily scratched off Cabin Radio sticker, chances are they got it under, seedy means.
Not to victim blame or anything, but we had this coming.
Did we?
We had a little too much fun with the Center Square Mall Christmas tree story.
You think someone got revenge?
I think maybe not revenge, but I think maybe there was a little bit of karma.
Oh, my goodness.
And,
So you're not saying we had this coming. You're saying Ollie is the cause of this.
Well, I mean,
with his wonderful meter and rhyme.
Well, he wrote the first one. We all had a laugh.
We did.
I did a Grinch poem parody.
Mm-hmm.
We all had another laugh.
Kim G, friend of the show, Kim G, wrote up an old Christmas tree.
You know what? And
parody.
we didn't even read that out. Let's read that out.
Let's read it out.
Not to tempt more karma.
That's right.
But it was beautiful. It was.
So if the security guards at Center Square Mall want to laugh at our misfortune, please do.
You deserve it.
Unless, of course, you did it as a revenge. Not throwing out any accusations. I'm just saying.
So, Kim's take on the Center Square Mall
tree
thievery. Oh, Center Square Security, what happened to your Christmas tree? Oh, Center Square Security, do you have rid of it? Possibly. Their bows had barely had the time to bring some cheer this winter time. Oh, Christmas tree, it's sad someone made off with thee.
Well done. Well done.
Beautiful, Kim.
Kim G.
Beautiful.
Oh, so wonderful.
And, so I think we had it coming.
You think we had it coming?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We gotta stop dressing like this. So sexy. It's a shame. I mean, it's never. We're having fun with it, but I mean, at the same time, it's one of those things. Like if something gets stolen from you, there's a violation.
Yeah,
you feel violated.
Yeah,
you know
it
that
didn't
someone
feel
walked
good yesterday afternoon when we realized that that guitar that none of us ever really noticed, but now we notice that it's.
But it
gone.
was the first thing we bought. It was the first thing we bought, like for the cabin.
Yeah, first decoration.
Right? It was the guitar. We're going to put this up here to make it look like we like music. Put it up on the wall. And
we weren't fooling whoever made off with it. Like these guys don't music.
Care. Yeah.
Take this guitar to a good home where it won't be neglected.
That's right.
Hung up on the wall.
I don't think we didn't play it once. But you know, it kind of sucks. I hope whoever has it, you get whatever you need for it.
I hope it's gone to a better place.
I hope it's gone to a better place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably a fire. Just use it to keep warm. But I mean, you know, it like you said, you hope it goes to somewhere. So whoever stole it, hopefully they're giving it to somebody, maybe, or they're pawning it off to do whatever they need to do. And that person who gave them some money for it is like, my kid could use a guitar.
I hope they're trying to pawn it off.
I'm not just a drug dealer. I'm a member of this community. So if you received an illicit blue guitar, or hey, if you have that blue guitar, you could donate it to the Stiopu family. Maybe they need a guitar.
I don't think they're looking for
No,
those.
You never know.
You
It
never
could be a
know.
nice gift.
That's true.
Could be a
That's
nice
very
gift.
true.
I did forget to mention with the email last break when we were talking about it, you can also, the donations are also being received at 2025 Sissons Court. So you could do that as well. So I guess we need to buy another guitar. You could have been here months ago, bud. You could have gotten the bass that was signed by Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity.
Missed opportunity.
I guess your kid will just have to settle.
And remember next time, plenty of computer monitors and possibly a laptop or two. I really hope no thieves are listening.
If you can elude that electric fence, of course.
Yeah, that's right. And the Cabin Radio Cattle Prod and our guard dog, Penelope, who is vicious with her licking.
Mornings at the Cabin, the podcast, where we cut out all the great music and you're left with the rest.
It is minus 33.6. Our temperature gauge
is it
up
back?
again. Yeah.
Wow.
When it drops below minus 35, it's just like, nah.
Yeah, that's when it
They doesn't want to tell you
out.
because it doesn't want to depress you.
Fair enough. That temperature gauge, kind of embodies all of us.
That's
minus 35, we're just like, no.
No, who cares?
No, that's
anything
stupid.
colder than that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Speaking of depressing, Christmas shopping. Now, it's not totally depressing, but we are, less than 2 weeks from Christmas.
Less than 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks. 12 days
13
from my
days.
birthday. 12 days from my birthday.
I always forget you're born on Christmas Eve.
Thanks. You're a good friend.
It's just so many other things going on.
I know. Oh, Penny!
Plus, you're never here.
Yeah, I know.
We never actually see you on your birthday.
No, I disappear.
No. You just come back magically and you're a year older.
Hi! Have you, you've done a major part of your Christmas shopping, which is can you,
Suppose that's
convincing
up for
someone
debate.
to spend the rest of their life with you? It's a pretty big gift.
Luckily, she accepted.
Exactly. So Nicole's shopping is also done because she said yes. So I was wondering, other than that, you got a few nicks and knacks and things like that. You got
Knicks and knacks.
well, knickers and knackers. No,
Knickers and knackers.
That sounds like underwear and balls. Bits and pieces. No, that's also
no.
That's I
haven't bought either of them.
Smaller gifts. Yeah, have you got your shopping done?
Nope.
Fair enough.
How about yourself?
Nor have I. I've got most of the big stuff out of the way, but there's still a few odds and ends. That's what I was thinking about. Not knickers and knackers.
If anyone's listening right now
Yeah.
to a break about Christmas shopping,
There
and
isn't.
have you done it yet? I was on your side because I know you don't want to hear about this. This is making you anxious.
It is making it, I'm sure it does
stressing you out.
Just don't stress out. There's plenty of time.
It's fine.
And there's plenty of like local artisans putting out their stuff. There's craft sales to be had. I will say this though, as much as I love supporting local artists and local craft makers, those craft sales are life and death.
Oh, they're chaos.
The one that was down at the Tree of Peace a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't even make it. You could barely get through the door.
Yeah.
Just like kind of elbowing your way through. I was trying to get to a couple of things, and there was a lineup, and I was like, I got to get out of here before I start just punching people. Ah!
And then the Center Square Mall, Farmers Market, Christmas Market is just
hectic.
Insane. I actually don't know what it was like this year. I didn't.
I heard it was pretty busy.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I've been there a couple times. Well, I think my first year here.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize it was happening on the night it happened, and I happened to be. I think I was just like cutting through Center Square Mall to get out of the cold, for a block and a half or whatever it is, and I was just like, oh my god, this is going to take me 45 minutes to walk through this mall.
Absolutely, it is heartening though that there's so much business and there's so much business, I should say, so many people wanting to buy local stuff, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So not filling up the coffers on Amazon or Best Buy or whatever.
Yeah.
Although there is a place for that.
Yeah.
There's some things that you can't get in town that you can order from Amazon or whatever.
The nice thing for me in particular is that like we do have I say me and Nicole, like we do have some collective Christmas gifts that we are giving that we have taken care of. I've got some stuff that I haven't bought yet, but I have a plan for. Mm-hmm. So I'm doing all right. I'm in an okay place Christmas shopping wise, but I'm still, every time I think about it, I just stress.
Yeah.
And it's like, I have to remind myself that I have a plan for this.
That's right. And I mean, I also have a plan. I've got, like I said, most of it out of the way, but there's still a few knickers and knackers. Gotta get some underwear and balls. Gotta do it. But yeah, there's still a few things that I do need to pick up. And I mean, I do enjoy it. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm a bit of a cynic. I don't know if you know this. I'm a bit of a cynic about things. So there,
I never noticed.
So there is this part of me that's like, we're just spending money arbitrarily to spend money because it's Christmas.
Yeah.
So there is a part of me that does that. So that does prevent me from doing, because like the other part of me is just like, let's just buy everything. Like whatever they need for whatever purpose, let's just buy a whole bunch of stuff.
Blow out the tanks.
Blow out the tanks.
Yeah.
Get 40 gifts for everybody, and just wanting to buy everybody everything. And like even people that like, sometimes they'll be in a store shopping for like a loved one, and like really trying to find that perfect gift, and then you'll see something and be like, oh yeah, that person I haven't seen in 2 years, I'm gonna get that for them.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. So, because I mean, within this the cynical mindset, or within this arbitrary purchasing of hundreds of dollars worth of things, there's also that part of your brain that's just like, I'm into giving right now. I want to give some stuff. I want to make some people happy, because gifts make people happy.
Yeah,
they do.
Temporarily.
It doesn't.
We don't want to get into that.
There are no prizes on your deathbed, people. That's terrible. That's terrible.
But never forget.
Never forget. Never forget. So yeah, this is the gift giving time.
We actually did have a brief pre-Christmas family conversation, basically saying we're gonna scale it back.
Yeah, we're gonna scale it back,
year, right?
Yeah,
like let's just
we're gonna be in this for the rest of our lives. Just take it one Christmas at a time.
Well, and it was kind of along the lines of, we're all adults now,
Okay.
The little stuff
Not sure what has
that just adds up,
Uh-huh.
because kids, like, you could give a kid anything,
Yeah.
and they'll be happy. They just like opening packages.
I mean, like, how small a kid? Like,
Okay, maybe not anything.
You get like to 8 or 9 or 10 years old, and they're like, "Where's my PlayStation?"
Yeah, maybe don't give a kid a decorative bar of soap or something like that. But like, if it's candy, they're happy. So like little things like that are exciting, or treats.
So you're saying you want a decorative bar of soap?
I would love a decorative bar of soap.
I kind of want some soap. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Can't kids just keep using ivory?
Also, speaking of knickers and knackers, I just saw the meme Summer Dave shared the other day, where it's just like a torn up pair of underwear.
Oh,
and it said at the bottom, "Don't worry, fellas, just 2 more weeks."
Buy underwear, for goodness sake. I mean, like, I don't want to get underwear at Christmas, because like, I know what I like.
You don't want
no.
underwear,
But I mean, with underwear, I know what I like. I know what I buy, and I buy kind of a particular set of underwear that I like. But with like socks, bring them on.
Yeah,
bring on all the socks. I love the socks. Give me a pair of sweats, like a lounge around shirt. That stuff, all good. But undies, the stuff that cups my knackers and my knickers,
we're getting a little more specific.
Yeah, like I mean, if it was Phoenix and like she knew exactly what I liked and she just bought me a few packs of that, great.
Yeah,
but like other people was just like, I bought you these underwear. It's like they don't fit.
What kind of underwear are you into?
Fruit of Looms. Fruit of Loom, boxer
Very
briefs,
nice.
baby.
Breathes beautifully.
That's absolutely right. Can't do boxers; they bunch up. It's no good. It's no good. Boxer briefs give me the.
All right, that's enough detail.
The tight packaging that I need, that I require for my comfort. Too much? Okay. So if you don't stress about the shopping, remember that who you are buying, like you're buying things for people that you love. They're just gonna be happy that you're there with you over Christmas.
Bunch of hooey. You're not helping, Jesse.
Yeah. Remember, if you don't buy the perfect gift, you are a terrible person. 12 more days. 12 more days until, that's the last day. Christmas Eve is the last day. 12 more days till my birthday, too. So put me on your list. It's the big 3-2. That's the one. Turning 32 this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, booyah.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast was recorded before a sort of live, thankfully not in the studio, audience.
The Traveling Wilbur is the end of the line. Mornings at the Cabin. Wheeler Laker with you on your Thursday morning. Sorry. Just went into old school radio there for a second.
Put a smile on my face.
I know it did. That's what I live to do in the mornings. Put a smile on Lecter's face.
Hey, it's minus 35.
Minus 35 is 8:30 in the morning on Cabin Radio. Mornings in the Cabin. We're driving with you down the line. Watch out on those roads. Pretty slippery out there. All right.
That's good. That's helpful radio.
That is gold, baby.
Yeah, slow
that
down.
Is gold. Yeah, half past the hour. What would you use for toothpaste if it wasn't toothpaste? We'll get into that in about 45 minutes. That's pretty good.
Why don't we do radio like that?
Part of the no repeat workday. Why don't we do radio like that?
Yeah,
because it's asinine. That's probably why. No, not all of it. I don't know. I just can't. I can't hold that up. I can't keep talking like that.
Give it a shot.
All right.
No.
Dead North Festival is in full swing as people start to plan their shoots.
You're kind of like half doing it now.
I know. Yeah. I can't go way into it. That is enough. That's enough out of you.
Okay.
That's enough out of you.
Apologize.
That's enough out of you. Mm-hmm. All right. Dead North it is actually in full swing. You and I have been roped in to do a little filming.
Yeah.
And that'll happen in January. So, I think registration is now closed. You can't get any more stuff in.
Is it? I thought the deadline was...
I thought it was the 8th.
Oh, okay.
We need to start doing research before we start the break.
I had no intention of writing something.
No.
As you know, last week, put myself out there as a free agent.
Yes.
And my call was answered.
That's right.
I am in.
I didn't put anything out there. People have just been asking me.
Well, you're kind of a big deal. Yeah. I'm an unproven rookie.
You've been in a Dead North movie before.
Yeah, but not my face.
Well, yeah, nobody wants to see your face. Totally fair. Totally fair. So this is, I did a Dead North film last year, but it's just vocal recording. But now we're going to have to get in front of the camera. We're going to have to make some costumes. What's that?
I was right.
What?
Deadline's December 20th.
20th? I thought it was the 8th.
Ollie Williams.
Ollie Williams.
Sneaking into our DMs.
Sliding into the DMs. Just poking around, seeing what's what.
So you got 8 more days.
8 more days.
You haven't got your script into the Dead North crew.
You can still get it in. But we have been roped in. There was a little meet and greet for our movie last night. Didn't make it.
I was going to ask, did you go?
No, I didn't. No. But I left a message saying, I am out, but I am totally in, kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to it.
I didn't even do that, and I was flattered to see that I'm still part of the movie. As an unproven rookie once again. I thought for sure.
People like you.
I just blew off the meeting.
And they need the bodies.
That's
to be honest.
That's fair.
They need the bodies.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're and everybody's going to be creating costumes and stuff like that over the Christmas holiday. Very much looking forward to it. We'll actually have to participate in some of that Dead North stuff this year. As I go to see the movies, but don't participate in the galas and stuff like that because of social stuff, anxiety. I guess. I
think we can say who's doing the movie. I don't want to give away any details about the movie, obviously, because they want to keep this under wraps. But JDQ, friend of the cabin,
friend of the show, has
written a fantastic looking script
based on a Tumblr post.
And my favorite part so far, the very preliminary moments of the production of this film, is that she's on the verge of being banned from Facebook.
Yeah, because she keeps on looking up really racy stuff. And we're talking about, a post-apocalyptic future where
we're talking the raciest
everybody's
stuff.
Free to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
And that's right, because there are no rules.
Scary world.
I don't know. We'll see. Bring it on. Let the fall of civilization happen. Let's see what happens.
Well, we're going to see what happens.
Yeah. In this movie.
Yes.
We're going to show what happens. We're going to show you exactly what happened when civilization falls apart. I
have a feeling it'll be pretty accurate.
You could watch this movie or go to Alberta in a year. Either way, it's going to be like a Mad Max dystopian hellscape, and I can't wait. It's going to be fun.
Very much looking forward to this movie. Aside from, being outside and minus 30.
I keep rubbing my hands for whatever reason.
You're trying to warm up.
You're
already putting yourself into
I feel
the
like
character.
Something's cooking.
Oh,
I got something cooking. Oh, yes. All right. So December 20th, your deadline for Dead North. So, you might have, if you got something noodling in your brain, then you can just, you don't have to toss them a completed script.
Well, that's what I was just thinking myself. I
don't
know.
Just do an outline.
I imagine a concept.
Yeah. Would probably do it.
Probably good enough.
Yeah. Get as many up there as possible.
Unless your concept sucks.
Yeah. That's right.
In which case, they'll tell you to take a hike.
Do a treatment. That's all you need to do. A treatment for a script. It's like a couple of paragraphs. This is what my story is going to be about. I haven't written the script yet, but this is what it's going to be about. Trust me to write the script. There you go.
Give you the gist of it.
If I was going to do a dead, I would just write a treatment and not even a script. I'd just be like, it's all going to be improvised. Don't
worry. Even at the end, you wouldn't even write a script.
No, it'd be an improvised.
But you always complain about movies like that.
No, I didn't.
You always complain about
bad improvised movies.
And we wouldn't do that.
Waiting for Guffman,
great improvised.
Spinal Tap, Waiting for Guffman, Mighty Wind, Best in Show. These are all improvised movies, and they're all. Anchorman, and a 40-Year-Old Virgin kind of started it. That didn't start it, but made it really popular that you could have really talented improv actors. Or really talented comedians do improv and have it be okay. But it started a spate of more movies where they tried to do that.
Yeah.
And the chemistry's not right. The performers don't gel well together, whatever.
Yeah.
And they just kind of turn into
Anchorman 2.
It's just kind of boring because you don't have what makes an improvised movie good is that you have a plan, not a plan that's not improv, but
you have an end goal where the scene is supposed to get.
But you actually shoot scenes. You don't just put up a camera in front of 4 people and go say funny stuff until we have what we think we will be good for the scene. That sucks.
Action.
That sucks. So if you have a plan, if you have scenes that you're planning, like Curb Your Enthusiasm is also improvised, but it's not as if that they don't have a narrative.
Yeah.
They say in this scene you're trying to get this and you're mad at me. And that's it.
Yeah.
That's what you have to go over.
Because it is, the premise of basically every Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Exactly.
So.
It's not improv as in we're going to stand in front of this door and just make something up until something happens. It's we have an outline and you fill in the dialogue with that outline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say that, and I don't think we could accomplish that because
we can't.
We're probably not that good, but
we're going to do
it. In all honesty, it's kind of what we do every morning.
That's right. That's what someone
just without a camera.
Someone said to me the other night. There's you said something funny on the show the other morning, and I was like, oh, what was it? And they're like, oh, I can't remember. I was like, I can't remember either because
even if they'd said what it was, I don't remember.
We just have things written up on the board. It's like our guitar solo. Okay, let's talk about that. And for 5 minutes, we'll just kind of go back and forth, and our chemistry is such that we can usually come up with something good. It's also the reason that this show is very, very hit and miss. Okay. Mornings at the cabin, done for another day. Only a couple more days. Well, Scott and I are both still here. So we'll do Friday and we'll do Monday morning. I can do Tuesday morning. Can you do Tuesday morning or are you leaving Tuesday morning?
I'm leaving Tuesday morning.
I'm leaving Tuesday at 1:30.
I'll be here Monday morning.
I'll be here Tuesday morning.
And just to tease it a little bit for tomorrow morning.
Tease me.
For tomorrow morning.
Easy, sorry.
Yeah, take it easy.
Take it easy.
Well, we got time for that with this Dead North script.
Jesse, sit down. Sorry.
We will have a little Christmas tune from, and I don't know if he's been fostered yet, but Hippo.
Oh, nice.
Who Sarah and Ollie have been fostering.
Very good.
Hippo's going to have a little Christmas music for us tomorrow morning.
I can't wait. Mornings at the Cabin. Tune in as we roll towards Christmas. And we'll get into basically jukeboxing pretty soon, but it's going to be great. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Wrap up warm. Mornings at the Cabin done for another day. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening. Check out more from the show at cabinradio.ca and by following the Mornings at the Cabin Facebook page.